too slow. My bad. Come through, Clementine. Come through. Okay, grab it. Come on. Oh. Right. Fuck him out. Oh. Push. You got to push. Hey, you got to push. Hey.
What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in to A Connection TV. Subscribe, baby. Also, check out my two new channels, A Connection TV 2 and ACTV Games. When you go through those channels, subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell. What's going on, beautiful people, in this beautiful fucked up world that we live in? This particular video is going to be of Multiple Sex Partners of Atlanta. Season 6, Episode 4, entitled In With the New. So, we start this insanely twisted, lust-filled, STD needing to get tested episode off with Tommie rocking in this motherfucking bar chef cooking thing, wherever they are, with young Joc. Why? I'm not sure. Tommie is a beautiful chick. Tommie doesn't need a young Joc for anything. But it seems like she's wanting to be petty, and she has the right to be petty, and she's wanting to cause a riff or a crazy heart attack or titty attack or pimento cheese pussy attack for Karlie Red. And I am only thinking about, the one thing that I'm only thinking about in this whole situation is that I hope Tommie is not having sex with young Joc. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Tommie is not another Multiple Sexual Partners of Atlanta cast member that's having sex with young Joc. We don't need this. Dom is looking fly as hell. She always looks fly as hell. And her little friend, her female friend, Sky, is looking gorgeous as hell as well. So I'm really loving the fact that these three beautiful women are wrapped up around, or just in the presence of this dude here, young Joc. Young Joc's loving it. He's liking the tease that he's getting from Tommie. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, at the end of the day, Karlie can't get mad because she did this to Tommie. She fucked over Tommie. So she can't get mad, right? But we know Karlie. She's gonna get mad. She's gonna be a little upset. She's gonna go crazy and she's gonna fall over like she always does. But I'm really liking this setup because I think payback is a mother. And I think karma is that B-I-T-C-H. Okay, so we get introduced to some new people. And I have to tell you that it sucks that Brandy is not going to be on Basketball Wives of LA anymore because I kind of liked her storyline. I mean, I really did. They have a ton of new chicks. I just don't see any relevance to hiring 19-year-olds to be on a show with 45, 50-year-olds. It just doesn't make sense. I don't really know their ages, but by looking at them, that's what it seems like, age-wise. But needless to say, we get introduced to Sierra, and she's the owner of the Glam Shop. Never heard of Sierra, never heard of the Glam Shop. Maybe because I'm not a girl, I don't know. But I've never heard of this. But I've heard of Lovely Mimi. I've seen a post or two of Lovely Mimi circulating through Instagram, and I never really took interest in her post to realize how crazy and kooky she is. But we'll get into her because I really don't like how they're typecasting her to be the Vietnamese version of Cardi B. But I mean, because, you know, once someone does it first, don't come after. It just is crazy to me. Anyway, Moriah with an O. M-O-R-I-A-H. It's pretty cute how you spell it. She is like the slowest talking, robotic, Siri wannabe, having accent kind of chick in her post-confessionals, and even just in her regular scenes, it seems like she is like 3 years old and she's getting mentored by the boss. The Glam Shop, Sierra, her, the way she, I mean, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, why are we casting all these new people? Because they live in Atlanta, okay, fine. But why do, like, every time someone's introduced to any season of Love and Hip Hop, whatever, wherever they are, over the ocean, over the sky, over the mountain, we should get a Love and Hip Hop in the cave in Mexico version of some shit. They always talk like this, and then they think that pronunciation or enunciation, whichever suits your fancy, needs to be on 100%. And I'm just like, oh, come on now, really? Y'all have no personality, and just Lovely Mimi has way too much personality, but I really don't like the introduction of Sierra and Moriah because it's so campy and it just seems forced. Jasmine, the girl that slept with Rod, Kirk, and freaking Young Joc. I don't see how you could be happy about that. I don't see how that can be a little, you know, dust your shoulders off. I mean, it is what it is. People have sex, but you should control the numbers of people that go inside you. I just believe that is just, it's hotter if you've been with less compared to being with more. You know what I'm saying? And women wonder why men use them the way that they are used. I don't know, but it's not an attractive situation. She is having Karlie over the place where she has to move out because Kirk is not paying the rent anymore there. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, all right. Her son's name is Ken and it begins with a K. The son has a dimple on the chin. Okay. The baby doesn't look like Kirk to me. Kirk is dark as shit. I mean, mind you, Jasmine is light skinned, but I mean, the baby doesn't look, it's interesting how they, oh, that looks like, that clearly, it doesn't look anything like nobody's Kirk. It really doesn't. But that's neither here nor there. This whole particular scene was funny as shit because Karlie brought her messy ass into the situation, and when she ever did grab that phone and take the picture of the mother, and take the picture of the goddamn baby, it's kind of like, shh. She's like, where's my phone? This baby is cute. Let me get a picture. I was like, really, Karlie? That shit was funny. It was hilarious. And Jasmine like, oh, okay, so you want to take a picture of my baby? Go ahead, show it off all you want. But then we see her in the next scene have Cock talk about, oh, you taking pictures of my baby like it's hee-hee-ha, and Karlie is like it's hee-hee-ha. The shit is funny. There's nothing cute about your situation, Jasmine. There's just nothing cute about that. There's nothing cute about it. So at the end of the day, yeah, you need to find out who the father actually is, but there's nothing cute about your situation. Your situation is nowhere near hot, so it is hee-hee-ha-ha, like Missy Elliott. Bambi is having trouble with Scrappy, and I'm not surprised because Scrappy is having, or has had, trouble with all of the females that he's ever been with. And I really don't know what type of chick he deserves to be with or should be with, but he just needs to be single and just fucking around. I mean, that's just it. When you constantly have all these problems in relationships, you shouldn't be in one. But it's very corny and funny at the same time about, you know, Mama D's acting that she puts on in this thing like, I need you to just let me work it out. This is so terrible. Oh, the queen is not happy in her palace. That shit is ridiculous. It is so old and played. And at the same time, I was just laughing because they really have this shit on TV. And she's making a coin, so I can't be mad. And with that whole Terry ad, fake ass acting she's doing, she's looking prettier and prettier and prettier. So shout out to Mama D. Mama D, please do not get any augmentations of the breast. Please do not. Keep the body that you have. You look good, baby. You look good. Bambi, find someone that's worth your time because Bambi is a beautiful chick. And Scrappy can be cute when he want to smile. But, I mean, other than that, Bambi can do way better. Just my opinion. So we just taught each other how to be better and better. Ooh, yeah, just what better. She's doing way too fucking much. Lovely Mimi is Cardi B wannabe times 1,000. And you know, people were saying that Cardi B wants to be like Jocelyn, but her and Jocelyn are just completely different. Even when Jocelyn was wild, they were completely different. Lovely Mimi is a carbon copy of Cardi B. Now, I'm sure that this is how she always acts and this is how she is on the Instagram, but me being the person that I am, if I was her and I knew that I emulated the personality of someone that's been on the season already doing her damn thing and making moves, I wouldn't want to come on and be just like her. I just wouldn't. I would tone it down a little bit. You could be hood ratchet and the stereotypical black chick in a Vietnamese body if you want to be, but don't come on being like Cardi B. Be like Cardi Z, or be like Camilla G, or be Lovely Mimi, and it all rhymed. Just do something different, because that's corny, it's whack, and it's not hot. She visits Tommie, they're trampolining with the kids. Tommie talks about her two daughters, Kamala and Samaria, or something like that, or whatever. Apparently, Samaria is just like her, a recluse in every sense of the word, but just a badass chick. And I love Tommie. I think she's crazy. And you know, they vibe off of going to juvie, having mug shots, you know, having kids. Then, you know, lovely Mimi says, I'm married. Then she talks about the shop. You need to come by the shop because it's so boring and I'm liking you and you're cool. Then we hear about Joc and how she's messing with Joc because Karlie messed with her man and pays back a bitch and she's petty at 1,000 and it's hot and we're just gonna be cool sisters. And I'm like, okay, all right, yeah. Can we not, I don't want to see Cardi B on Atlanta. If Cardi B is going to be portrayed on Atlanta, just have her come. That's what you need to do. I don't want to see the carbon copy. I just don't. Scrappy is actually a good ass actor. I wouldn't have thought that Scrappy could act his ass off. But then again, we are watching multiple sexual partners of Atlanta. That's what we're calling this. But and he's been acting for quite some time. But he's a phenomenal actor because in this particular scene, I really thought that he and Jasmine were getting it on. And Jasmine did look familiar, and I remember her from Star. She did a phenomenal job. Yes, the portrayal of racism on that show was just superb. Shout out to Lee Daniels. I have to be on there in some capacity, some way, somehow. But that little scene between them was really, really good. And this is one instance where I actually was like, okay, Scrappy is doing the damn thing and he seems to be a stand-up gentleman. Don't like, now that I think about it, don't like that I didn't see Jocelyn or Stevie J at all in this particular episode. That's just me, but whatever. I didn't even see Mimi in this particular episode, but whatever. Okay, it's not, I guess, not a big deal. I need to see Jocelyn though. She needs to be in every episode. That's just my thing. And so does Stevie. He's the only guy that has a credit on the opening scene, like the opening credits. But whatever. He's having problems with Bambi, and I'm not surprised. And he goes and confides in Jasmine because Jasmine is his girl, and he's getting training lessons, or acting lessons, let me say, from Jasmine. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's cool, because, you know, VH1 had us thinking that you was out here doing a holy okie doke on Bambi's beautiful ass. But you're not. That's a first. So we meet Moriah's friend Treasure, and I'm like, what are with these damn names that these females be coming up on here with? But whatever. I couldn't for the life of me understand, I was trying to understand why Diamond and freaking Tommie played the hell out of Moriah and Treasure, talking about Diamond's like, who are y'all? Like, why are you even here? Like, I was like, shit. Are you serious? Like, wow, that's how we talking to these chicks? Like, they can't just be two chicks coming to hang out with y'all? But then, you know, lovely Mimi brought Moriah, who brought Treasure, and then all of the multiple sexual partners of Atlanta storyline comes out because Treasure knows Cena, who of course has dealt with Joc, and Treasure knows Joc, and Tommie is hanging with Joc just to get back at Karlie, and Dime is just like, I can't believe this, are you really into Joc, or whatever the case may be, but Tommie wants Karlie and Treasure to believe whatever they want to believe so they can run and tell that, because she wants Karlie to be upset, and she wants Karlie to find out Treasure is just lost, and Treasure is lost with Moriah, because the two of them are saying that they're hoes, and they're admitting to being hoes, or whores, right, whores, on national TV, because they're not only are they mistresses sleeping around or getting money from husbands, but that's it. That's what makes them a whore. They're getting money, not a prostitute, but a whore. Yeah, something like that, whatever the case may be. I just don't see how that's hot that you're out here saying, and on one side, they are right. It's not their responsibility to the chick, it's the man's responsibility to the chick, point blank and period. Because for some reason, I'm always in a situation where boyfriends want me. Always in a situation where they're in a relationship and they want me, or they're married and they want me, and I don't know why. Why is that? I don't understand. I mean, pipe game is great. I'm not ugly. Body is okay. I need to get to the gym though, cause you know, it's not looking the way that I need it to look. But you know, I'm gonna work on it. I'm a work in progress. You know, I'm a work in progress. But you know, it's always a boyfriend trying to holler for $1, and I'm like, nah, you got 20 at least, or 100, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. I try to stay out of the drama, but these boys keep wanting me, and it's just like, oh my God, it's depressing. It's too much. It becomes too much. But at the same time, I don't fuck around with them because I can't. I can't. I have in the past. I have. But then I realize that it's fucked up, so I don't want to be that type of person. Especially if it's someone that I know. Like, if you're the boyfriend and you want me, but I know the person then that's when I'm just like, okay, that's terrible. I can't do that. You're a fucked up individual. Let's not. Right. It's been complicated if I don't know the person because I'm probably gonna smash, but then I'm not gonna want to continue because, I mean, but no, I've grown up a little bit, a lot of it. I've grown up. So I tell people like, bruh, take care of your responsibilities first before you want some D, you know, because Curtis is... Anyways, this is enough about me. Enough about me. Right, enough about me. But yeah, Treasure and Moriah, we go way like back like pacifiers. Learn from me, okay? Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not healthy. And these are married men. So although you owe nothing to the wife, have something of respect for you. Have some respect for yourself, right? Because you wouldn't want anybody to do that to you. But then again, if someone's going to do that to you, the husband is the one at fault, not the person that you don't know. But either way, it's still fucked up. So don't do it. That's my final message. Don't do it. That's why I don't. Moriah then tries to tell Tommie that, aren't you doing the same thing that we're doing because you're dealing with Joc, who's supposed to be with Karlie? And Tommie's like, no, it's not the same thing. One, because they're not married. Two, I'm doing this for a particular reason because it was done to me. So I'm like, okay, Tommie, I feel you. I feel you. But when Treasure said you're low and we're high, because Tommie said that she wasn't a dancer and she doesn't do that, she just looks pretty, I was like, oh wow. Like, you don't want to mess with Tommie. Like, Treasure, don't mess with Tommie. She's crazy. Like, we've seen it. She beasts. Don't mess with her. And I felt so good for her as far as Tommie because she didn't throw them hands. She didn't do nothing. She didn't get crazy. So I was respecting her for that. Congrats on that, Tommie. Because I thought she was going to whoop Treasure's motherfucking ass. I really did. I thought she was going to go upside her motherfucking lopsided lace front ass head and head. I really did. But she didn't. Congrats. Young Joc shows his motherfucking banana skin body, watermelon shaped ass, naked ass, in front of Karlie Red and this photographer. I wouldn't have wanted that job. I just wouldn't have. There's no way that I would have looked at. No way. I'm not. No. Young Joc looks like Barney without the purple fur. Like, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Y'all know he does. And for whatever reason he's doing this, I don't know if he lost the bet, didn't lose the bet. I don't give a fuck about this bet bullshit. But he's naked and that was disgusting. I wanted to throw up. And even Karlie said that his body looks like shit. But you're fucking him though. Or you want to fuck him. I don't know. Like, I just don't get that concept. How do you look the way that you look, Karlie? Say that somebody's body looks like shit, but you still want to fuck them. And you're going crazy because he tells you that he fucked Jasmine 18 years ago or however long ago it was when Jasmine was getting fucked by the next person and the next person. So multiple sexual partners of Atlanta is what I'm watching. Right, but you're upset. But his body looks like shit. But you're fighting over Kadia for Young Joc, but his body look. Anyways, Young Joc got some good ass dick game or some good ass personality because I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't get it. Scrappy and Bambi go through counseling from the stepmother and the father, which was kind of cool. But Scrappy and Bambi aren't gonna work. They weren't working 2 years ago. They weren't working 3 years ago. They weren't working last year. It's not gonna work. They need to stop. Stop now. Period. Point blank. Tommie visiting lovely Mimi at the shop was pretty cool. They were ghetto as fuck, only for a particular reason, the scene. But whatever. I kind of feel like Mimi is that way anyway. Or whatever, extra, read all the motherfucking about it in the newspaper that comes out Sunday that's delivered to your door by a young child. So I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. But then Moriah coming in, and not Moriah, Sierra coming in, and she said something that really had me twisted. What did she say? When lovely Mimi said that her, Moriah, and Sierra need to go out for drinks, this was Sierra's response. We might do need to get a drink. We might do need to get a drink. We might do need to get a drink. She said we might do need to get. Okay. Sometimes I really wonder how people own shops and businesses. But you know, that I'm not hating, I'm congratulating. But you might do need to get, come on now, stop that shit. That's ridiculous. And then we get Mimi, aka Cardi B. Lovely Mimi, aka Cardi B. Okay, that's lovely Mimi is Hennessy, the real sister of Cardi B, the twin that we didn't know anything about, the Vietnamese Siamese twin. They was split in half, cut up in fucking half, and now she's living her ass in motherfucking Atlanta. And I was thinking to myself, I know she got a shop. Don't she got a shop? Lovely Mimi, I think the one message, the post that I saw was her and her husband congratulating themselves on getting a shop. She said she had a shop back where she from, but she doesn't have a shop in Atlanta. I thought she was in Atlanta, but whatever. I don't follow like that. But this whole scene where Cardi B is trying to fight we might do need to get a drink, I was just like, this shit was mad corny, because we might do need to get a drink was laughing the whole entire time. And I don't know if it's because she called Cardi B a clown and she thinks Cardi B is a clown. Maybe that's why it was so funny. But Mariah's slow ditzy ass was laughing too. And I'm just like, yo, why do these females allow themselves to be out on camera looking like this? I mean, it's just ridiculous. You work in a glam shop, but the lace front looks like clam chopped. That was corny, but so is her red hair. Anyways, there's nothing else for me to say about this episode. It was whack. Multiple Sexual Partners of Atlanta. Season 6, episode 3, I think it is. I'm sorry, episode 4. That's what we're watching. In with the new. Anyways, y'all leave your comments below this video. Let me know what y'all thought about this particular episode. I thought it was multiple sexual partners of Atlanta. Greatness. Right. Yeah, I can't wait to see Stevie J and Jocelyn Hernandez. They make the show for me. They're the foundation of the show for me. Yeah. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. If you guys are in the Atlanta area, hit a person up, namely me. Let's work together. Let's do some interviews, promo. If you guys know of any producers or directors or writers that are working on projects, need an actor, hit your boy up. I'm the one for you to know. Or to at least, have in your show. That rhymed. Anyways, this is